Valley View School District, Summer PD Academy, 2018. Session, Digital Rubrics. Brought to you by Dana Bingham, Teaching and Learning Coach at Robert C. Hill Elementary. Going digital with your rubric grading involves using Google Classroom, Sheets, Goobric, and Doctopus to create live digital rubrics that are embedded directly into student work automatically upon creation. Suggested use is for more in-depth assignments, and you can only create the digital rubric after at least one student has opened the assignment from your Google Classroom. Digital rubrics allows you to set clear expectations for success criteria. Rubrics are easier to align to our standards-based grading system when you're assessing level of mastery, improve your teacher clarity, and even promote student voice and ownership by including the student's input during the creation of the rubric. And the best reason why you should incorporate digital rubrics? Now let's get started. First, let's do some prep work in your VVSD Google Drive. Please access your Google Drive now. To create a new folder, go to the New button and select Folder. Give the folder a title and select Create. Open the folder once it appears. In that folder, create a new Google Spreadsheet. Go back to New. This time select Google Sheets. Give the sheet a title and leave the cells blank for now. Now let's see if you have the add-on called Doctopus. Select Add-ons from your menu bar. If you do not see Doctopus in the list, go to Get Add-ons. If you do not see Doctopus on the home page, go ahead and click in the search bar and type in Doctopus. In your results list, you should see the add-on. Go ahead and click the free blue button. Ensure that you select your VVSD account. Scroll down to Allow. If you see the message window pop up, you may go ahead and close it. Your Doctopus sidebar should automatically open. If not, you can simply go back to Add-ons in your menu bar, select Doctopus, and Setup. Step 1 is to select the mode. Select Ingest a Google Classroom assignment. For this step to be effective, there are some prerequisites. First, you need to have an active Google Classroom that has not been archived. If you have one that you would like to use, you may unarchive it and then it is active again. Whatever Google Classroom you choose, keep in mind there needs to be at least one assignment that at least one of your students has opened. Now let's move forward. First, select the Google Classroom. Then select the assignment from that Google Classroom. It may take a moment for Doctopus to pull the data for that assignment. When it's available, select Ingest Assignment. Again, it may take a moment for Doctopus to import all of the data from that assignment in your Google Classroom. As you can see, the data has been ingested. On the far left, you will see student names, and the link here will take you directly to the student's work for that particular assignment. Now let's check to see if you have Goobric installed. Open a new tab so you can get to the web store. In that new tab, near the top left, select Apps, then select web store. Type in Goobric near the top left in the search bar. We're going to focus on the Goobric web app launcher. Go ahead and click the blue button that says Add to Chrome. And a message will pop up noting that it has been added to your extensions. Now you may close that tab and go back to your Google Sheet. Now let's attach a Goobric to this assignment. In the Doctopus sidebar, select the button that says Attach Goobric. In the window that pops up, select the My Drive tab and select Copy a numeric rubric or copy a non-numeric rubric to your drive. This will give you a sample rubric to edit and make your own for this particular assignment. I'm going to select Copy a numeric rubric. Select Make a Copy. A sample numeric rubric has opened. I'm going to give it a name, and then I'm going to edit it to suit my needs. Down the left side are the categories in which you would like to assess your students for this assignment. No one category may be named the exact same skill. Across the top are the numerical ratings which you will be assigning for this rubric. Because this is a numeric rubric, I may only type numbers up here, keeping in mind that I may assign partial credit, say a 1.5 instead of just a 1 or just a 2, when I start filling out the rubrics for each student. In the middle of the rubric, I need to explain what each rating for each category means. Now for students, I would definitely want to provide a much more clear explanation for the ratings, but because this is just a demo, I'm going to keep it short. Now let's go back to the Google Sheet where the data has been imported. Select a spreadsheet from your Google Drive. Locate the spreadsheet you just created. Click once, and then select. Ensure your rubric shows up here, then select Attach Rubric. It may take a moment for it to import. Now in your Doctopus sidebar, you should see the rubric you just imported. Now besides the link to take you directly to the student's work, you should also see a new column that takes you to the Goobric. Select one of the Goobric links for a student you know has completed the assignment. A new tab will open up where you can see the rubric, the student name and feedback section, and then even down below you will be able to see each student's individual work so you can review it while you are assessing. Here are a few things to note in order to fill out the Goobric. Near the top left, there are white boxes in which you can type the numerical score for each category you have in your rubric. Near the top right, you have a drop-down menu of student names. You have a comments box where you can type your own individualized feedback. And below that, you have a previous and a next button to go back or forward between the students and their work. But before you go back or forward, be sure to save and submit for each student. Let's give this student a sample rating and some feedback so that we can go back and check to be sure that our Goobric is functioning properly. Here you can see I have entered a score for each of the categories. Now I'm going to provide some individualized feedback. I have provided some feedback. Now I need to select Submit so that it saves all of the ratings and the comments that I have entered for this student. After I hit submit, it has automatically advanced me to the next student. Continue this process until you have assessed all of the student work that is complete. Now let's check to see if the Goobric is functioning properly by going back to that student's work that I just entered some ratings and some feedback for. I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet, find that student in the list, and then click on the link that takes me directly to her work in the link column. It has opened up a new tab, and if I scroll down to the bottom of her work, you can see all of the information that I just entered via the Goobric. You can see a timestamp with a date and an actual time and who entered the data. You can see the rubric with the ratings grayed out. You can see the numerical scores on the far left in the categories, and then you can even see the comments that I typed in the box on the right side. Students will be able to view this as soon as you have submitted that information via the Goobric. They can use this information to continue their learning process by making adjustments and resubmitting their work, or by setting goals from their opportunities for improvement. There are a few more things to note back in your original spreadsheet. As you can see, a new tab in the spreadsheet has been added where you can see the data that I have entered for that first student, her ratings, and even the comment that I left. This is so that you can quickly see all ratings and all comments for all students in one spot. As you have students completing their work and submitting or resubmitting after some adjustments, here are two refresh buttons that you will want to note when you come back to assess or reassess student work. The Refresh Edits and Counts button will allow you to see the current word count in the student's document, the last time they edited the document, and even how many times they have submitted that document for grading. The Look for New Submissions button will allow you to refresh the spreadsheet with student work that has been submitted after you've created. If you would like to add a co-teacher to assist you in assessment, select the blue Add Co-Teacher button. A window will appear where you can enter the co-teacher's email address. Keep in mind that they must already be your co-teacher in that Google Classroom and for the rubric that you created to attach to this assignment. You have now successfully implemented assessment with digital rubrics. Thanks for watching. If you need more support with implementing or setting up digital rubrics, please see my contact info here.